Welcome back, soap fans. Once again, we're back with a spoiler marathon for The Young and The Restless, and today we're going to get started on a slightly sadder note. Back on February 3rd, 2019, we lost a cast from the show who was very special to us all. Kristoff St. John was only 52 when he abruptly left us all from this world, and yet he has always been living in our hearts. We can only imagine how close all the casts are to each other. They're like a family of their own, and surely the death of a family is hard. Yet some cast took it upon themselves to pay tribute to the late Emmy winner. Michelle Stafford, who plays Phyllis on the show, gave a throwback and a tribute following way back to 2005 with the caption "Forever with a Red Heart" and a hashtag 23. Likewise, Devon, played by Bryton James, shared a goofy picture of his late on-screen father with the caption "My man," followed by legend and Denzel of Daytime. On another note, Kate also reposted a picture from 2015 and reminded everyone that she'll never forget him. Lastly, Daniel Goddard also gave us a sneak peek of some behind the scenes featuring Kristoff. His caption tugged at everyone's heartstrings as he went on to say how Kristoff was taken too soon and how he's always thinking about his brother. Even after years, fans, friends, and family have Kristoff in their hearts fresh as if he was still here. And we hope no matter where he is today, he's happy. Rest in peace, Kristoff. You'll forever be missed and loved. Sadly, though, we have to move on forward, so we're moving right off to some shocking spoilers. The corporate world once again seems to be in a shakeup. Chancellor Winters may never be the same if Lily Winters decides to resign. Billy loves being Lily's replacement, so he's certainly going to think the spot is automatically his, but Nate may sweep it up. Billy is an outsider after all, and he is sort of unreliable. No more than Nate, but Nate may just not rest until he overthrows Billy if needed. The corporate world is like a battlefield, except you don't use strength here, but your wit. So it's easy to say Nate will 100% devour Billy because as cocky as he is also smart. Jack really gave his all to Billy. He trusted Billy to handle Chabot only for him to ditch them at the end and grab Devon's hand. But it may not go too well for him in the end. Lily will soon return from California, and I'm pretty sure she'll have some doubts about Heather and Danielle right off the bat. Not long after, she'll see it with her own eyes, the intimacy and gaze they share. She'd be furious, of course, but maybe she'll decide to take the high road and find a new path for herself. Perhaps something happens in California that makes her want to leave the corporate world behind and find another foothold in this world. And if she does end up leaving the company, Billy will be on cloud 9. Right now, he is only a substitute for Lily, but if she ends up resigning, he's going to believe he'll be permanently settled in that position. But let's not forget Nate has his eyes set like a hawk too. He acts all nice and as if he's changed, but if you ask me, he would betray his family all over again if he had to. Regardless, he's been winning over Devon and the rest of the team with his hard work right now. And on top of that, his family. Now, Devon is not someone to make decisions just based on the fact that the same blood runs through their veins, but Jill may push him a little. She's not really a fan of Billy. In other words, she's always suspicious of everyone, but she may think giving Billy too much power in their company may spell trouble. Besides, Billy is shifty. He's always taking up offers he thinks have a better deal than what he's got, and that's normally how it is, even in the real world. But no one wants a temporary executive now, do they? That being said, Billy's villain origin may start here if Nate makes sure to steal the spot from him no matter what it takes. Foul play or some eye-batting. Billy's not going to have anywhere to go from here, so I guess things won't go out that well for him. Talking about Lily though, what if she takes a completely different road? I mean, the soap left Lucy watching and grinning when her parents were not so quietly reciting their version of Romeo and Juliet about how they can't and shan't be together. But Lucy may be the brighter ending to this modern-day faux Romeo and Juliet. Now, see, every child in this world wants their parents together, right? But not every child will go around ruining people's lives just so that her mom and dad can openly hold arms. But Lucy could. This girl has Sheila and Phyllis's genes. Don't tell me you didn't think it was only a matter of time before it started showing up. And who knows? This might be it. Perhaps Lucy's going to be sneaky. Let me see how you keep mommy and daddy apart. She may give Lily a call and ask her how she is, and swiftly just slide into the conversation that as much as she loves seeing her parents together, she is sad that Lily's hurting because daddy dumped her. Lily's head's about to spin for a while, and Lucy could just, I gotta go. Please don't tell daddy I called. This could go one of many ways. As Lucy expected, Lily could just decide to not return to GC at least for a while. Or Lily could just start planning for Daniel and Heather's fall. To be honest, Daniel doesn't seem like a man who wants to break it up with Lily. Sure, he does look a lot like someone who wants to be with Heather, but I don't think it'll be easy for him to dump Lily. And who knows, maybe Lily will play on that. She could act coy and make Heather and Daniel both suffer. Maybe she'll return and never give Daniel a chance to break it off. Just to see the look on Heather's face when she grabs her boyfriend and kisses him. They work in the same building, so it's even easier for Lily to torture the two of them. Would surely love Lily to play dumb and give Heather and Daniel a run for their money. But knowing Lily, who knows, maybe she will simply just decide to cut him off and move on. But who can tell, right? Let us know what you think you'd like in the comments. And in the meantime, let's talk about another man who's stuck in a loveless life. Nick isn't doing that great romantically, even though his life has been great elsewhere. Too bad he and Sally didn't work out, but we knew that. So what's he gonna do? I'd like a chic reunion, but the writers are really not resonating with us just yet. But it can change. In soap operas, one thing we have established is that the characters can't stay single for a long time. And maybe Victor's words shed some light into Nick's world. I mean, he's not getting any younger, and it would be great to have a partner by his side. So perhaps he'll jump into the dating pool once again. The most common way to meet people is through dating apps these days, so Nick may just do that. But let's be honest here. The dating app business isn't really targeted for older people, He may find some young girls and some hookups maybe, but no one looking to commit. So imagine one night, he has a bad experience with a date. He's at a bar, having drinks and contemplating his life decisions when Sharon walks in. Sharon's always been someone Nick could count on and vice versa. In my eye, Nick and Sharon really are a perfect match. A while ago, they had to deal with all the Kristen drama before Sharon killed him, and a lot of fans thought it would start their bonding for another round at romance. The writers didn't seem to be ready, but soon they'll have to be when they too realize how perfect Chic is together. Maybe this is a relationship that writers want to really stick together, at least for a while. So instead of catching us up out of the blue, maybe they'll slowly work to build them up. As I was saying, perhaps Sharon will join Nick and have a few, as Nick shares how stupid the dating apps have been, and maybe get tipsy when he jokes about how they should just get back together. They both laugh, but none of them are joking. I know that for sure. In time, they just really think there's no use beating around the bush and they should just go for it. It's time Sharon moves on from her past as well, and who better fit than Nick? They both have to slowly come to the realization that they're just wasting time not being in a relationship with each other. Perhaps, who knows, Faith will be the only one to remind them that they make a great team. And even if they do give it a try, what more could possibly happen that hasn't already, right? I mean, come on, they know one another inside out. Need I say more? They really deserve a happy ending, and I hope the writers are on the same page as us. What do you say? Well, folks, we're done for the day. I'll be waiting to see you guys back soon. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe.